I remember the days when I could run around town completely barefaced without a care in the world. Unfortunately, the aging process coupled with the demands of parenthood now calls for a little bit of primping before leaving my house. Luckily, I have perfected a quick and easy makeup routine that will have you looking fresh-faced and out the door in less than 5 minutes. I'm Sarah James. I love my family. Blogging, great design, sunshine, and finding the perfect shade of lipstick. Welcome to the Sarah James Show. Hi, thanks for tuning in. As a busy mom, it's hard to take time for yourself, but all you need is 5 minutes to get gorgeous. Joining me today is CafeMom member Julie, who has her hands full as a mom of twin 6-year-old boys. Welcome, Julie.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you for having me today.
Well, thank you for coming. So I want to know a little bit about your everyday makeup routine.
Well, I don't have much of a makeup routine. I wash my face in the morning, put on sunscreen. If I'm lucky, I'll get my eyelashes curled before I get out the door. I would like a little bit of advice on how to apply concealer, blush. I know I need a little bit more.
Okay, well this is going to be the perfect makeup routine for you because it really takes less than 5 minutes and it's totally quick and easy.
Fantastic.
So the first step to a 5-minute face is concealer. And I find this is the most important product, especially for moms of young kids, because you know we've kind of got some circles.
I have the circles.
Okay, so you
I am
feel
in
me?
need of the concealer.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, what I really like is a light reflecting concealer.
Okay.
And because it really illuminates under the eye and kind of masks those dark circles. And then also as a benefit, it can kind of hide fine lines around the mouth.
I have those too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, yeah, it's just what happens. These children, I'm telling you.
Yes.
So what you want to do is this is kind of a pen applicator. So you just want to click up and put a little bit of the product. You'll see it come up. And then you just want to dab just a little bit underneath your eyes, maybe a couple of dots, like this. Perfect.
Okay.
And then you just want to use your ring finger and blend it in. You can just kind of pat. You don't want to rub too hard, but just pat it in. It's going to go ahead and hide a little bit of that darkness under the eyes and look like maybe you actually got a decent night's sleep, which I don't know how much that really happens. But yeah, so dab it in. And then you can also use it anywhere else on your face that you have any darkness that you're wanting, maybe around the nose, the nasal folds, or around the mouth. But I really like just to keep it quick and do it right underneath the eyes.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay. Step 2 is curling your lashes.
Okay.
And I think you said that you've done this before, so you're an old pro at this. So we're going to go ahead and take it. But what's really important about curling your lashes is it really just curls them upwards and creates that open, alert, wide-eyed look. Yes.
Awake look.
We want to look awake. That's key.
Okay.
So you're going to go ahead and place it down towards the base of your lash and then squeeze a couple of times. Just be careful not to pinch. And then release, and then your lashes are curled, and we'll go ahead and try the other eye. But it really does wonders in making you look like you're just alert and awake and not like you had 2 hours of sleep last night. Like
How did you know that?
I know. Step 3 is mascara. So now that you've curled the lashes, you just want to give them a little bit more definition, a little bit of depth. So we're just going to go ahead and apply a couple coats to each lash. Since it's going to be a quick face and we're getting out for the day, we don't want to really overdo it. So I just apply it to the base of my lashes, and you kind of wiggle and pull upwards.
Sarah, do you have a preference when it comes to makeup or your mascara? Do you prefer the drugstore brands, or do you tend to splurge on one product over another?
I tend to splurge on my concealers and foundations, just trying to get a really good match to my skin. But to be honest with you, I love drugstore mascaras. They're my very, very favorite.
Great, thank you.
You're doing a great job. See, your eyes are so open now and they look so pretty.
I feel like I've had a few cups of coffee.
Well, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Step 4 is cream blush.
Okay.
It's one of my very, very favorites.
I don't think I've ever used cream blush. No. I have powder blush. So
Yes.
what's the difference?
Okay, well, powder is very popular, but what I love about cream blush, 2 things really. It creates a really nice dewy, rosy flush on your cheeks that powder is just not going to do, so you just kind of have that dewy look. And secondly, you don't have to use brushes, which is fantastic if you're trying to hurry. You can use your finger.
Don't have time for the tools.
Absolutely not. So let's go ahead and try to put a little bit on. What you're going to do is open it up and lightly rub your middle finger over the color. You want to be really, really light, and a very light touch, because you don't want to end up looking like a crazy crazy clown. So let's dab a little bit on the apples of your cheeks. You can even smile to see where that is. And then I use my ring finger to blend, just to kind of blend around the edges to make sure there aren't any sharp lines. That looks perfect. And then just do the same on the other. Just dab a little bit more on that middle finger, place around, and then blend with that ring finger. And you know, it just creates a little bit of a glow and this dewiness on your cheek.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh, it looks really, really,
makes a
really
difference?
good. Absolutely.
Okay,
You've
great.
got that
Thank
perfect
you.
rosy glow.
Thank you.
And if you don't have any cream blush, I have the perfect solution for you. Lipstick is a girl's best friend. The great thing about lipstick is that you can use it as a lipstick and also a cream blush. It's super easy to do and it only takes a couple of seconds. A couple of things you need to think about are the texture of the lipstick. You want it to be matte. You don't want it to be too glossy because it'd look a little bit too shiny on the face and not sit very well. As for what color you should use, the great thing about it is that you've already bought the lipstick to match your skin tone, so it's gonna match your cheeks as well. And the final step in our 5-minute face is lip gloss.
Great.
And lip gloss just gives you that nice refined look after you've put everything on. And you want to pick something that for every day, maybe a light neutral nude pink color, nothing that's, you know, too bright, just something that you could use, you know, when you're out and about running errands. So just put a little bit on your lips and blot them together. And you know, it just gives a really nice shine. It just makes you look put together and it's the perfect finishing touch. So what do you think?
I think I like it. I think as crazy as my day is, I can definitely fit this routine in. It's perfect.
Perfect, that's what I love to hear. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Sarah.
Thank you, and thank you for watching. Now, I want to know, what is your favorite makeup item that you cannot live without? Leave it in the comments and be sure to subscribe to CafeMom Studios on YouTube. See you next time.